Bolobenaka, my name is Namani Torangavu and I will be your host this week on Nations Business. I will be taking you to the island of Rambi to bring to you the highlights of the economic activity they do on the island to improve their livelihood. First of all, here we are in Karoko village. We'll be catching a boat from here and traveling to the island of Rambi. Stay tuned. Nation's Business visit to Rambi is to capture a thriving virgin coconut oil business operated by the women's group on the island. Meet the Banaban Virgin Coconut Oil, the project arm for the Banaban Women's Association located at Nuku in Rambi. The association has an active subscription-based membership of approximately 300 women from 18 sectors around Rambi.
I'm the founder and also the manager for Banaban Virgin Coconut Oil, Rambi Island, and I come from Tapewa village. In 2010, I was the president for the Banaban Women's Organization for a term of 3 years. And then I initiated a project, something which our women can move on with, utilizing the natural resources available, which we have, and that is coconuts. It's abundance on our island, whereby they can do something out of it in order to generate income.
The VCO business was established in 2010 and today the association has managed to secure markets in the luxury resorts of Namale and Coastal Resort near Sabu, local shopping stores for Diaram and Changala Limited, and directly to domestic customers via roadshows.
2019, I shall call it a successful year for us. And we have been in operation for 5 years. Despite the many challenges and issues we faced, we survived from 2014. This project is something that will not only benefit the women, but a project that will also benefit the whole community on the island.
Only 5 years ago did the business start to flourish, so it started employing young people on the island.
My name is Meritemon. I'm from the village of Uma, Rambi Island. My work in Banaban Virgin Coconut Oil Factory is very helpful for my family, especially because I have kids schooling, one in class 6 and one in class 4, and my work here helps my children, supports them, especially in buying school books, stationeries and all, and also in helping my husband for food and all, and I found it very supportive.
When I start working here, it's very good. I enjoy the work over here. I have fun in this place. We got a lot of things to do. It's very good for my family. It's very good for me, and especially my kids too. When they need something, I can get some money for them. That's why I so like this place. It's very good.
I had taught them not only the basics of VCO production. I have taught them. I've given all my knowledge to them, from recording of the collecting data right up to the production, to the bottling, and also I've been training them on how to do marketing. So left is is the management part, because I believe the management part of any business is very vital for the sustainability of the business. They've been very good workers. They've been honest. Working in here, I've been training them, teaching them, that working together with them to work as a team. And also the things that we do here, everything is recorded. So nothing is taken off the shelf, nothing is stolen, because they know it's something that they are doing. That coconut oil will be sold in order for them to get their wages from.
57 years old Tericano is encouraging all women from all walks of life to strive to do what is best, as nothing is impossible.
I'd like to encourage the women folks out there and the various groups that are doing business, especially from remote areas. I just encourage us to, first of all, to utilize the natural resources that are available in abundance. These are natural, and they are the gifts from God. Yeah? And also utilize it and do your business out of it. And wherever you are, regardless of the challenges will provide your way forward. You have to accept things, because we know that later on there will be other opportunities that come in.
The success of the business is also attributed to the assistance from various governmental bodies and non-governmental organizations.
I'd like to acknowledge the government of the day, or the government as a whole, through its respective ministries who have been assisting with this project. And with the Commissioner's Office through IHRDP, they have given us about $30,000 worth of building materials to build this wooden factory, at least to start off with. And we have Ken and Stacy from Australia have been very supportive in the Banaban virgin coconut oil production. These two electric scrapers, this one is donated by the Ministry of Agriculture, and the one on the far right, that's donated by the Ministry of Women. On behalf of Banaban Virgin Coconut Oil and the community on Rambi Island, I'd like to acknowledge Ministry of Agriculture, Ministry of Women, Nature Pacific Australia, and other sponsors who sponsored these electric coconut scrapers. And this has enabled the speed up in scraping the coconuts, because we cannot produce using the local scrapers. But with having these machines, it has speed up our process in scraping the coconuts and meeting our daily target. This machine, or this manual extracting machine, was donated by the Ministry of Agriculture. I brought this after the graduation from whole nut and processing. When I got after graduation, and I was given one press and one electric coconut scraper, and the other press, this other press, that was donated by the Ministry of Women. So we have two press now.
The Banaban Women's Group also takes in attaches from tertiary institutions and has also moved into conducting trainings for other Pacific countries like Kiribati.
This really benefited me as a student of agricultural student. It benefits me a lot in learning new things, especially field things, because in USP we're dealing with theory a lot, and now we're trying to apply all our theory and our knowledge in what we learn in school. So I learn a lot, especially in production. production, how they record their thing, doing their daily recording, and seeing the trend of their production. So yeah, and it's also my interest in learning how to make VCO, virgin oil.
The Banaban Rambi Island VCO product was selected by the Pacific Island Farmers Organization Network as one of the best VCO product for the domestic market.
I'd like to thank SPC CIDP for this program, because without them enabling us to be part of the program, we won't be exposed through the production of pure virgin coconut oil. We've been part of the coconut industry development program for the Pacific, which is the coconut CIDP in short, and we've been invited to participate in the coconut industry development for the Pacific, and also while attending the workshop and being part of that the program, we were nominated. Rambi Banaban Virgin Coconut Oil was nominated as one of a case study whereby the Pacific people can learn from the coconut value chain studies that was done here on the island. The model that we are using is something vital that can be used as an example in other Pacific communities, in the different rural areas in other Pacific countries. So we had a team from Kiribati too who were here early this year, and we trained them according to the standard of training that was given to us, because I went through the training from Ministry of Agriculture. Ministry of Agriculture was aware of this training, and they were so happy then that somebody they had trained is training somebody else from another different country.
33 years old Christopher is studying diploma in agriculture at the University of the South Pacific. For her, this is also an opportunity to conduct trainings to those who need it most.
From this knowledge that I learned, maybe I can encourage other farmers, encourage them that there's so many things that we can get out of the coconuts. So from the virgin oil, their byproducts that they can make, it can encourage them. I can encourage them that because it is our part that we go and encourage farmers, especially the maybe I can say underprivileged ones. In order for them is to come up with something that they can sustain in their life. So this is one thing that they can come up with. Using whatever the available resources in the island, especially here in Rambi.
We had a student from USB who came to do her studies on the coconut value chain. Not only that, it attracted the Ministry of Agriculture to come and learn. And we are so thankful to CIDP, SPC, European Union for all their support and in enabling us to be nominated 5 amongst other coconut producers in the Pacific as a case study whereby they could do the coconut value chain.
The production of Rambi virgin coconut oil starts with collections of nuts from the farmers. Currently on Rambi, there are approximately over 1,000 coconut farmers. 36 years old Kantarawa Tora is one of the many frequent customers who are regular suppliers of whole nuts to the Banaban Virgin Coconut Oil Factory. It's taking care of their day-to-day expenses.
Kapunganan menan naron tepin ning sikiroy pa sikuna ni kaitaraya aron narara aron ni meura aron naron sa potinan na sira na konterere o aron meura naraw si bukin ni kanara paidi kita piwa kakinto Chero ipukin na putukan ara sapot na kon chero ipukin na ana terere. Itikano?
When customers bring in their coconuts, we have them scaled. We have the coconut scaled, and then they are noted for purposes. So after weighing the coconuts, and then we enter them into the coconut collection book. We note down the name of the person, the age, the village he or she comes from, the amount of coconut that they bring, and the amount of money that has to be collected from them. We have a storage room here, and our day for sourcing coconuts from the villages every Fridays. We have a target of, in our production, we have a target of 1,500 kg we have to collect every week in order to meet our production rate that we have offered for the workers. This is the fourth activity of the production, and it is called extraction of coconut milk. After scraping, it is brought here for the coconut milk to be extracted, and it can hold a capacity of about 100 kg of husk of scraped nuts. These are some of the oil that we produce, the byproducts. They are not second grade oil used, but we use pure virgin coconut oil. And then what we do is that we utilize whatever natural resources and herbs that are available on the island that we find very effective and they have the health benefits. Then we infuse them with our virgin coconut oil. I'm collecting, I'm trying to make the tamole oil, and this is a tamole leaf. In English it's a basil. It's really got a nice fragrance, and it's also used for wounds, for healing wounds. So we are going to use it in our byproducts. You see, we've been planting lemongrass because this is to sustain our lemon, it's a tomboy, eh? And this is used for insect repellent. So we have to pick this, and then they are left to dry for a couple of days just to get the excess water, excess moisture in it, so that it doesn't contaminate the oil. Eh? This is ready, the tamole is ready, and it's packed in 200 mils bottle, and this is sold at $5, 200 mils. So we have the picture there of the tamole. We also have the lemongrass, which we were showing you previously. So it's sort of a lemongrass insect repellent. And also it helps strengthen the muscle tone. So from the curd that we cook, we get a second grade oil. And this second grade oil is now used for soap making. Well, we put in tamole in order to add fragrance, local fragrance into our soaps, rather than using those essential oils from the shop. We're using natural products also, such as tamole, lemongrass, and other herbs. So we are going to drop in some of the cover residue into the soap. Stir it. We're ready to mix the charcoal soap. This is soap curing process. Soap curing process, it takes about 3 to 4 weeks for the soap to be really ready and hard enough like this. So once it's ready for market, then it's packed. After the extraction of coconut milk, then so it's dried. We call it dried milk because the water has, the coconut milk has been removed. So it's brought in, it's poured here. This is where it's cooked. And this is all sold for animal feed. Our market are just the farmers on the island, those who have piggeries. And we have a buyer too from Lambasa. And copra mills purchase the rest of the product. Our firewood, we use it as firewood. Also, we burn it for charcoal. Coconut shell charcoal is one of them. It's got a lot of health benefits to the coconut shell charcoal, and which we also use in our byproduct to make our charcoal soaps, and also to make our charcoal oil.
On the island, the Banaban VCO factory work alongside the Rambi Council, the municipal body administering the island of Rambi.
Everything is made easy through Rambi Council of Leaders, and we have to collaborate with them in order to be successful here on the island. Collecting data is important because we exactly know how much we are producing per day, how much virgin oil we are getting, how much second grade oil we are getting, how much coconut meal we are getting for sun and other byproducts. And also Ministry of Agriculture collects the data from us every quarter.
The Banaban VCO factory normally receives orders from customers living in Bonolewu and Vitilewu, and as well as customers in Australia. Namale Resort in particular takes delivery of their order in 12-liter buckets, and it is sold at wholesale rate to the hotel. The Banaban VCO product has now become viral through their strategic marketing and promotion by traveling out to South Sabu and Lambasa.
So here we are in the Lambasa town doing our roadshow, and it's part of our marketing strategy. In order to source income for the factory, we have to come out once in a month to do roadshows. Roadshow is fast money because we are selling our products on retail prices. I just urge the public, if you need this quality products, please look for the Banaban brand virgin coconut oil. Thank you.